Rutter, welcome. Hi.
Hi, Ben. It's lovely to be here.
Great to have you.
That's a really good question from Dan. I also work at a place called UK in a Changing Europe, and on our website we have a guide to polling, which will tell you what an exit poll is very precisely. We also are clipping bits of an event we did with Sir John Curtis, who does the exit polls for the BBC, oversees that process, explaining how they do it. So what they do to do an exit poll is they take a sample of polling stations and they ask people who've been in to vote, how did you vote? And what they do is, because we don't count at ward level, I only know this, I have to say, from listening to John Curtis explain it. What they then do is they compare that with what happened the previous election, the last time that polling station counted. They look at the difference and they use that. They have a big model that they've been building to work out what does that then mean for the national vote. Now, there have been occasions in the past when the exit polls haven't seemed to get it quite right. That was certainly true back in 1992, and I think it was also true in 2015. But it was quite interesting that Craig Oliver, who was David Cameron's Director of Communications, but was also a very senior in the BBC, was saying that in 1992, one of the things that happened was that the BBC didn't really believe the results that the exit poll produced. So they insisted that the people doing the exit polls, I think, showed that there was likely to be a Conservative majority. And they said, no, that's so out of line with all the opinion polls we've had in the run-up to the election that we can't possibly put that out. No one will believe us. So they made it fudged and say it's going to be a hung parliament. And then there was the Conservative majority. So I think since then, methodologies have been refined.